Destroy all the targets.
The Nikita missile launcher is the remote control missile of the game, and we use it. The Nikita missile launcher is the remote control missile of the game, and we use it in first person to thread the needle and blow up targets. So for all of the Nikita practice mode, we just happen to be in a place where we can't reach the targets physically. Because you know I would just go over there and punch them. And the way the Nikita missile works, you control it in all directions, and when it hits anything, it blows up. If you unequip the weapon, you can make the missile blow up in midair. If it hits a wall and Snake is near, you'll die.
They give you no health for this. Or does the Nikita do that much damage?
The Nikita does an explosion's worth of damage, and it just happened to be really close to me, and my life bar is at its smallest. If the remote control missile stays in the same direction for more than a second, it rockets off in that direction really quickly. So you have to like make it wiggle, so it won't do that. So the strategy, it bounces between making it wiggle and not making it wiggle into a wall. Or if you don't like that, you can always control it in first person view to go through interior sections like a ventilation shaft. But none of the ventilation shafts in the game are at waist height. They're all on the ground, so you can't use Nikita missiles in them. We can't control, like, the height of our missile.
And when you zoom, you can't see the mini-map, so you can't see where the cameras are looking.
Yeah, because the Soliton radar is located in Snake's nanomachines, not this missile.
Yeah!
Impressive, Snake.
The Nikita is one of the most fun weapons to use in the game, especially for the time attacks. A strategy you could use is to unequip it while the missile is far away, but close enough for the explosion to hit the target. The missile is very self-conscious, and if you look away from firing it, it just blows up out of sheer embarrassment. It's also good because you don't have to stop. You can have it like a drive-by explosion. See, like right there, I didn't have to stop and change direction into the diamond, which would slow it down. Make sure that you turn Snake 90 degrees before.
That's pretty mean.
Yeah. It also, because if you turn Snake, then you have to also turn the missile, which slows you down by like 1 second too.
Excellent, Snake.
And of course, it's faster because Snake already had to walk this far. It's faster to move up and make Snake fire it from closer.
Excellent, Snake.
It's better to control the Nikita missile in third-person view because you can use the D-pad to move in cardinal directions. When you're in first-person view, it turns at like it just turns in increments, which it's a lot harder to move in like these geometric spaces using that fast boost like this if you're not going directly north.
Yeah!
It also lets you see what you're doing.
Excellent, Snake.
Cameras don't actually alert.
No, those were all gun cameras. Non-gun cameras don't care about the missile. They don't alert and they don't shoot it down. Gun cameras, they just shoot it down. But the real draw of the Nikita missile is the verse enemies structure.
Huh.
Guards don't particularly care about the Nikita missile. They care just enough to look at it. Oh, am I boring you? See, the trick is here, they think that you want to shoot one in each hole, because there were 2 guards at the end of each hole, but the explosion lured the first guard to the second guard's position. And with this one, there's a maze. The layout of this maze is printed on the top of the structure in loud tiles.
What?
Just in case, you know, this might happen. Shadowmost. What?
So the idea is you memorize all the turns?
Yeah. And we can use the hitbox of the enemy, which shows up through walls, to guide us to the end. This one's really cool. If a Nikita missile is going at a staircase or a slope of any kind, it'll move up. That's the only way we can control the height of the missile. Which means we can't move it down, only up. So by looking around for the next staircase that happens to be at this height, we can go all the way up here to this guard. If we had gotten off the staircase a little bit earlier, we could have ran right into him. But instead we had to detonate it above his head, which luckily was close enough to kill him, so we didn't have to do that twice. And this one's all about building up momentum for when we have to go right by the gun cameras. So we want to move a little bit far off to the side so that we'll be already moving fast by the time we get to the gun camera. And find the enemy! Nice.
That's pretty satisfying.
Yeah!
Impressive, Snake.
See, if that was in the main game, my life bar would have just increased like 4-fold. That's how good it would make me feel about myself. For the time versions, we have to try and find all of the exploits in these maps. Like right there was a little groove, instead of going all the way around that structure.
Excellent, Snake.
Also, the guard never saw it coming, so we got a -3 seconds on our time.
If the guard does see it, though, it doesn't do an alert, does it?
Not that he didn't see the missile, not that we didn't cause an alert like this. There's no way to actually kill both of these guards with one missile. If you detonate them in the middle of those two, it'll only half kill each one, so it's not actually faster. This one, you have to memorize the best route through the maze, which happens to be standing halfway on this staircase, which is the exact height we would need to be to go under this wall, but also be close enough to kill this guard.
Oh.
That's not how they intend for you to do this. The first place time is 25 seconds, and that was 15 seconds. But it's the best way to do it. Likewise here, we have to reach the goal, we have to get up to the second set of staircases anyway, so we might as well do it before shooting the missile. That way the missile has less space to travel. And this one's simply about memorizing where the staircases are, without having to go into first-person view. Snake is concentrating very hard down there.
So the missiles, they don't lose any more fuel going faster. It's about how long they're out?
Yeah.
Excellent, Snake.
And that stage has, like, just enough fuel.
What is that?
Strike!
Excellent, Snake.
And that's what makes the Nikita missile like my favorite set of VR missions. Not specifically the weapon ones, but there are other ones that include the Nikita missile. They're really fun to do. Such as the 1-minute battle for the Nikita missile. It's an extremely porous battlefield.
There doesn't seem to be much use of the Nikita missiles moving.
Yeah,
function.
like any weapon would be fine for this. Like grenades would be good. The FAMAS would be even better if you were able to equip it and unequip it quick enough. Like, there really should be some
Some
type,
turns.
maybe like a moving like a walls that move up and down that you'd have to navigate around.
You have to slow down.
Something.
And let it pass.
Yeah, they didn't put their best minds on this VR mission. I guess the idea is if you fire it and the diamonds aren't there, you can
wait it out a little bit.
yeah, but even then you could just unequip and blow it up anyway.
Excellent, Snake.
It's not even a hard score to get. I wasn't even very good at it. Now this one, on the other hand, use Nikita as if it's a nickname for the gun you're holding. I purposefully detonated a missile right in front of me to lure guards to this area. Oh no! I screwed up by letting one of the guards see me. So now that they're... as long as I keep firing at the explosion point, the guards will keep investigating that explosion, and I can shoot them again.
And you have a 50 clip, so.
Yep. That's more missiles than you can fire off in a minute. And it's great because the guards always get distracted by that missile. I don't think that I'm really even in vision cone. There we go. Until they
There he is.
There he is. That's the bastard that's been shooting us with missiles. Notice there, whenever you get shot while you're already piling the missile, it doesn't blow up right where it is. It fishtails off and then shoots really quickly into a wall and blows up.
Excellent, Snake.
I take it you don't get a sneaking bonus?
It's all about how many you kill. I'll RC you later.